Atomians! Your favorite morning program is back with another episode full of learning that will truly help you in doing this business. Welcome back to Good Morning Atomy Philippine Edition, the morning brief for your success. I am LJ De Leon and I am your host for today. Atomians, napakabilis po talaga ng panahon, ano? We are now on our second half of this year. That fast, parang kailan lang nagsisimula tayo ng taon, tama po? And parang kailan lang din nagsimula tayo ng ating first episode ng Good Morning Atomy. And now, we are on our 6th episode. So as we all know, we are airing every first Monday of the month. Ayan, kaya it's important to start our month right with our monthly episode of Good Morning Atomy. And I am excited for what is in store for us for the coming months. So, last June, we celebrated Atomy Philippines 6th year anniversary. So tayo rin po ay nag-conduct ng SA sa SMX Clark. So maraming salamat po sa pagpunta sa ating first SA outside Metro Manila and first big event natin yon during this pandemic. And on behalf of everyone here in Atomy Philippines, I would like to express our sincerest gratitude to each and every one of you for continuously supporting and patronizing Atomy and our products. So, makakaasa po kayo na patuloy po kaming magbibigay ng service and products that you need for you to succeed in doing this business. Sama-sama po tayo. Asahan po ninyo na kami po ay kasama po ninyo to your journey to the top. So, Aja Atomians, walang susuko. Kaya para mas madagdagan ang inyong kaalaman sa business na ito, let's listen to this video from one of Atomy's Imperial Masters, Mr. Gwang Yol Kim. Let's all watch this.
The work we do, the results come out after. The things you do every day compound. You do not get the results right away from what you do now. Hello, nice to meet you. I am an Imperial Master, Gwang Yol Kim. After purchasing a vacation home in Gaeryong Mountain, it's been my pleasure to see the sunset overlooking Gaeryong Mountain. Looking at the mountain, wow, I can enjoy this life of leisure now because I have conquered the high mountain called Atomy. I thought to myself, many people have come to a place called Atomy with a hope to succeed. But thinking about it, many people who came to this beautiful mountain called Atomy, they came here to tour this place or to conquer this mountain, are confused whether many people say they want to become a successful person. But I don't see the things that want to conquer. If you really want to become an Imperial Master, you must have a different mindset from the beginning. The mountain called Atomy, many have conquered. You can also conquer it, but you must conquer 7 peaks and need a training camp to do so. That training place is called the salesperson phase. Most of you are impatient and greedy. It is because in this first mountain called salesperson, you are not trained well enough. When I first started this work, I lived in a place with a 3 million won deposit and 300,000 won rent. I started Atomy business on March 1st, and the first thing I told the landlord was, I got fired from my company, so I can't pay the monthly rent. I'll leave this when this 3 million won deposit runs out. Please don't call me till then. I had exactly 10 months to achieve my goals. I had to achieve my goals in 10 months. I thought I couldn't continue living if I didn't. Therefore, my first goal was to become a Sharon Rose Master from the beginning. From March 1st, I sold the products day and night. With my hard work, I was very close to becoming a sales master in the first month, but could not become one. So, in the second month, from April 1st, I set my goal to become a sales master and challenged myself. But after getting started, unfortunate things had happened. My challenge to become a sales master had ended in just 5 days, so I challenged myself again. It takes a lot to become a diamond master, doesn't it? But I told myself, let's push ahead, and tried to become a diamond master, but without any preparation. Would it be easy or difficult to become a diamond master? I had to borrow credit cards to complete the sales. I was betting on myself. Guess what the outcome was? I had become a team leader, but now that I think about it, the sales master phase is very important. You need to learn everything properly during this period to move up. I thought to myself, you will probably think it is important to move up to a certain position right away. But if you don't have the know-how to get to that position, that you won't be able to maintain that position, you will drop back down. Achieved position is not your position. If you truly want to succeed through Atomy now, you should pile up the know-how. The training that you need first, training to make new customers from the Sharon Rose Masters of Good Morning Atomy. You will find many speeches. In those speeches, how to have a home party, how to make contacts on the road, and how to build customer loyalty. You will find plenty of information. By utilizing them, you should make your own know-how. Do those who usually make it to the top of a high mountain train for it first? Then how long? 10 years? You should not train for too long. During the salesperson phase, they want 1 year from you. You will get enough training during that period. All positions begin from the salesperson. If you are a diamond master, you get two salespeople. If you are a Sharon Rose master, you get 6, 12 in total salespeople. What about Imperial Master? I have not counted them exactly, but you shall get about 5,000 salespeople in about 15 days. All successes begin from how you make new salespeople by piling up your know-how on how to make new salespeople. Imperial Master is made. Do not be afraid to challenge yourself to become a salesperson. Become a professional in making salespersons. Become a professional in making new salespeople. That was the easiest thing I've ever done. You just need to conquer the mountain called salesperson properly and just teach and move forward. From then you can also conquer the mountain called Atomy and enjoy a rich life. I hope you do. See you at the top.
You first need to learn the lows in order for you to conquer the highs. So you need to master first the basics before moving forward to the next step. Right? So ayan, ang ganda po ng lecture na binahagi sa atin ni Imperial Master Mr. Guang Yol Kin. So importante po na matutunan muna natin yung basics. Huwag po tayo magmamadali dahil po ang system natin, nakahanda na po yan. So whenever we are ready to take on the challenge, dun po tayo mag-take ng challenge natin. Huwag po tayo magmamadali. So let's just take it slow. Okay po? Dahil makakarating rin tayo sa success. Okay. So now, moving forward for our second lecture for this morning, of course, kailangan nating marinig yung mga salita na sasabihin ng ating Atomy Chairman, Mr. Park Hangil. Kaya panoorin po natin itong Think Point Lecture.
You have to tell the person 10 times in order to actually say that you've told the person. You have to wash it in order to distinguish whether it's a diamond or a piece of glass. If you learn the rule of have it your way, then you could say that you have mastered sales marketing. Atomy business is not difficult at all. It's actually very easy. But it seems difficult because you don't fully understand the principles or because you are not familiar with them. For example, those who have been farming their entire life would think that it is tough, but not difficult. But if you have been living in the city and then suddenly are asked to shovel or hoe, you are not familiar with it, and so it will be difficult for you to do. But if you learn how to work, it becomes extremely easy. When you're saying something to someone, you have to tell that person 10 times in order to actually say that you've told the person. Keeping this principle in your mind You have to think to yourself that you should invite a person 10 times to a seminar if you want to invite the person to a seminar. The person listening to you will feel as if he's only heard it once. I must be quite good at Atomy business, right? But do you think I knocked down every person I met with one blow? Nope. There are so many who don't listen to me, you know? But it doesn't really matter. Why? Because there's at least one person among them who listens. You never know who will listen to you, so you just have to go around talking to people. There was a time when I first started this business in Australia in 1992. Back then, I thought in my mind, okay, so I'm going to talk to this person, and this person, and this person will listen, and this one, and that one will probably decline. And I thought about how it should go all night long. And then when I talked to them, there were instances in which their responses were totally different from what I'd imagined. So, whether you say it or not depends on you. But whether they decide to participate in the business, use the product or not, they should have it their way. So I found this rule. This rule of have it your way. Rule of have it your way. Have it your way. So I just continued talking about it. Let's do this business. Try this product. I should continue telling them, letting them think of themselves and decide. I would just relax and think. Have it your way. Even if you decline, I have many more to meet and talk about this with, and so I'm at ease, and the person who learned about it is left there to think. So once you learn this rule of have it your way, then you have mastered sales marketing. This business is actually very easy. It's all about talking about it constantly. Let's do business, try the product, participate in the seminar, and among the people you least expected to participate, one comes to the seminar. And then wow, how on earth? They are born to do this. You find them excelling in this business. In a way, it is similar to a diamond in the rough. We should first wash it in order to find out if it's a diamond or a piece of glass. We have to take it and wash it. You have to place it here. If you place them here, you'll find these diamonds. As you engage more in the business, you'll find it difficult. But do not think that the business itself is difficult. You feel that way because you're not used to it. There is a solution to making the unfamiliar familiar. That is, just doing it. Just do it. Just do the unfamiliar. And eventually, you'll get used to it.
Atomy business is very easy. You will just find it hard if you really don't understand the system. And sabi nga ng ating chairman, when the difficult business becomes easy as you become familiar with it, you can all become the brightest shining diamond in Atomy. So kung kayo po ay nahihirapan, siguro po kayo ay unfamiliar pa dahil ilang beses na nga po sinabi na ang Atomy ay 100% 99% made na at kayo na lang po ang 1% na hinihintay. And let us all remember, we should invite the person 10 times to join our seminars. And at the end of the day, we have our own mind and we have our own decision na kayo po, kung sila po ay mag-join dito sa seminars natin. And do not be disheartened if 9 of them declined your invitation because that one person who said yes might be your best business partner, right? And sa Atomy po, ito po ang ating business po. Ang ginagawa lang po dito, di ba, ay pag-usapan lang po ang sistema and our products consistently. This is the only capital that we need here in doing this business. So thank you once again for that lecture, Atomy Chairman, Mr. Park Hangil. Now, Atomians, down to our last lecture for this morning. Dito naman, masasagot naman natin yung mga katanungan na matagal nang bumabagabag sa isip natin. Kaya panoorin po natin itong Curiosity Knowledge Zoom.
Hello, it's the program that scratches nicely that itch you have. Get answers with Zoom. I'm your host, Yoon Ji Kang. Today we have once more Atomy's handsome wannabe star, Crown Master Shi Hyuk Choi, and Atomy's smart, trustworthy leadership, Royal Master Ga Young Yu, to answer all your questions. What do you think of doing this for the second time?
I'm looking forward to the second time, and I'll do my best to give you a sincere answer.
The weather has cooled down. I'll do my best to match it and give you a refreshing answer.
I can sense the burning passion in both of you. Get answers with Zoom.
Zoom.
This is the first question. I was told that I should only buy as much product as I need to proceed well with my business, but is it really possible to be successful like this?
Each person has different circumstances, conditions, and economic situations. However, it's possible that you don't have extra money to invest. For those people, even investing just $100 a month is enough to do this business. But this doesn't apply to anyone. Some people have a lot of acquaintances around them. They even have the skills to move merchandise quickly. For those people who can even deal with $10,000 worth of products a month, they should take the challenge of becoming a sales master that can receive the general commission and the mastership bonus. In my case, after discovering Atomy for the first time at the Success Academy at Songnisan and accepting it as a business that can earn you $2,000 a month for 5 years when you become a sales master, I changed all my household items to Atomy's without hesitation to find out whether the products were worthwhile or cost-effective enough to introduce them to other people. It cost me around $400. I thought after trying them, how much product can I carry around for 2 weeks or a month? My salary was around $1,200 at that time, and that's how much I could invest. I guess that amount was just the amount of money I needed at the time. I think it's not something set in stone. Just think of it as it all depends on your circumstances.
This is the next question. Is there a way to definitely motivate the new generations in their 20s and 30s?
I've been doing my Atomy business since my mid-30s, and I have experienced the bitter reality of today's society. And that has been my biggest source of strength. But for those in their 20s and 30s who need fast and immediate results, they lack enough strength to endure the circumstances if the results don't show. In my opinion, we have to show our dreams to those people. People say this is an era where we have to live giving up on many things. So I think it would be a great motivation to show them our lives of economic freedom.
There are people in their 20s who have never experienced the face-to-face seminars that we had before COVID-19. However, their reasons to do this business are the same. In the end, they chose Atomy as the best tool to achieve their dreams and live a happy life. But more than having a special method to motivate them, I'm actually just telling them motivating stories and business presentations to remind them that they are on their way to making their dreams come true.
There are many times when I don't have another choice than to reveal my earnings when recruiting young people in their 20s and 30s.
That's right.
In addition, they are really respectful, as they are younger than me, and even accompany me on my way out. Then they see my car and are convinced once more that they should do this business. There are many who think like that. It seems the real life of a successful person is connected to the recruiting success. In conclusion, Atomy is a suitable tool for people in their 20s and 30s to make their dreams come true, so don't give up. And I'm sure you will be able to have great results. If you just make the resolution to follow the words of your sponsor for a year.
It's frustrating. I can't see how I can revitalize my team. How can you overcome that mountain when your business is at a standstill?
Actually, to be at a standstill is the same as saying the team has no common goal. I think the most effective way To go forward together with a common goal is to take the mastership challenges. I'm not saying you should try the highest ones. If your downline constantly tries to reach the sales mastership, and if all the sponsors in the upline work together to help them, the scorching passion from below has no choice but to rise up. When you light firewood, you don't light it from the top, right? If you light small embers and use the tinder underneath, you will be able to burn all the big firewood on top. This business is the same. I recommend you to give the Mastership Challenge a try.
I noticed that team sales gradually slow down without notice, as less people can meet face to face. As the growth slows down, even I can't find an answer. Is there another way? Is there another way to revitalize the team? I remember Chairman Park's words. After hearing his story of the fly and the bee inside the glass jar, I told myself I should do whatever I can to escape this jar. That is why, this year, I challenged myself for the Crown Mastership. My partners were by my side, and as more people were promoted, the sales increased, and the team's mood improved with a mentality of we can do it too in the midst of COVID-19 hardships. In the end, by doing something new, we can improve the mood of the team.
This business is one defined by feelings, after all. The next segment is one where the audience can ask us their questions directly. Hello, dear guest.
Hello.
Hello.
Please introduce yourself.
Hello, I'm Diamond Master Unju Go, doing my business in Seoul.
What areas are you worried about?
I heard that many leaders had times when they were completely all in on their Atomy business. And that is just what I'm doing right now. However, there are times when I'm struggling physically and mentally because I do that. I wonder how you take care of your bodies and minds.
When I was immersed in the business, strangely, I didn't even get sick. Actually, thanks to Atomy, I consumed a lot of great functional health foods. In addition, I saw many others do the same. However, I think we can't just use our bodies and minds indefinitely. I think that effective rest and breaks are essential. When I was just starting, there was a lot to do and a lot to learn. So I just worked as if my life depended on it. But one day, while I was attending a seminar, I suddenly had this thought. Will my 49-year-old spring come again? When I had that thought, I realized that there will be no tomorrow if I'm not happy today. I think I changed my frame of mind a bit from that day on. We travel a lot, right? So when I was on my way to meet others, when I was on my way to the seminar, I learned how to turn my car's steering wheel. In the past, I didn't notice the pretty roadside coffee shops. But after changing my mindset, the road I traveled was filled with coffee shops. So I stopped by briefly, bought the drinks I like, and emptied my mind. I think I was able to take a breath once more. Don't forget to take breaks, because I think having a healthy rest is essential.
One of the virtues of a leader is to be a person who manages his or her health well. You must manage yourself well physically. Frankly, in my recent Crown Mastership Challenge, I focused and immersed myself in it, and I went overboard too. I had hair loss problems because of that. Who is to blame for that? That was my mistake. Concentration and immersion are important, but I want to add that managing your health and condition is very important as well.
I think you're saying, let's work in a balanced way when you're immersed in the business. Dear guest, was your question answered?
Yes, it was. It seems I had forgotten some really important parts. Thank you so much for the advice.
Thank you for appearing today.
Thanks.
In Chairman Park's lecture, there is a part where he said, Auto Sales Master is the ultimate goal and success in itself. The question is the Auto Sales Master success itself? Auto Sales Master is the key milestone, right?
I think that is success itself. If you are an auto sales master, then you will already have a group of many consumer members and contractors under you, right? Your body is used to earn $2,000 a month already, and we keep insisting on that when you are taking the Auto Sales Master Challenge. The reason for that is we are already fishermen who have learned how to fish. That means that you already have the skills to create more members that earn $2,000 monthly in your group. And if you create 2 more auto sales masters, then you will have become an auto diamond master, and you will have the dream of earning $10,000 a month right in front of you. Then, if you promote 2 more auto diamond masters on both sides, the doors to the Royal Leaders Club that earns $200,000 a year will be right in front of you. I think this is the ultimate answer to what we call a successful person.
You will suffer all kind of hardships when you try to become an auto sales master. In the end, until you reach your goal, I think being successful is the skill to be able to carry that auto sales master position to the compensation ceiling of Imperial Master.
In this business, if the road to auto sales master is different, the road to diamond master is different, and everything else is different, then Chairman Park wouldn't have said that. However, the road to Imperial Master is identical to the road to Auto Sales Master. That's why we say it's success itself.
In the end, until Imperial Master, the Atomy business is a fight to Sales Master. You only need 4 Sales Masters to be a Diamond Master, 12 for Sharon Rose Master, 108 for Royal Master, 324 to Crown Master, and after that, we need many more. It's 984 Sales Masters for Imperial Master. In the end, it's a battle to gain Sales Masters. Therefore, if you know the way to become a Sales Master, you will be able to promote many of them.
I know someone who took 10 years to become a Star Master. Can we call this success or vision too?
I'm really blown away when I get questions like this. When you become a Star Master, you will earn $100,000 or $200,000 a year, and you can even be part of the Royal Leaders Club. Since there are so many people making a lot of money in Atomy, I think the question means that shouldn't you become an Imperial Master after doing Atomy business for 10 years? But everyone's situations and circumstances are different. Let's say you have to run a marathon, and everyone is lined up at the starting line. Beside you is someone who is younger, has better fitness, and even has longer legs. However, you are not competing with that person. What's important is to cross the finish line. And if you are doing your best in your Atomy business, how long it took for you is not important at all. Let's say you've done the business for 5 years, but still haven't entered the Leaders Club. In my opinion, saying you are a failure is a huge mistake.
It seems that the person that made this question hasn't experienced today's society a lot. In my case, I worked at a mid-sized company before doing my Atomy business. A company with sales of $1.5 billion is considered a mid-sized company in Korea, but there weren't even 10 people there who earned $100,000 a year.
Really?
Yeah. In order to receive an annual salary of $100,000, you need to be a director or a managing director. In the end, you have to devote all of your 20 or 30 years of youth working for the company, and even then, you can barely get it. It may take 10 years, but a Star Master earns at least $100,000 a year.
It's a huge amount.
It is. However, it doesn't end there.
That's right.
You'll keep receiving it even if you don't work or get older. You even get it after passing away. If this isn't success, then what is? This is success.
They told me to write a life scenario describing a detailed picture of my future. How can we do it well? That is the next question.
It's not possible to do it perfectly at first. Actually, there's no need for that. You are free to change it whenever you want. I'm still rewriting it all the time. It's not about writing about Mercedes or big houses, because others do so. The points that move your heart and excite you are different. My husband's goal was to have a nice car. And for me, it was having a good balance in my bank account. I think the chances of realizing the goal are much greater if you visualize it instead of just imagining it. We went to the dealerships even when we didn't have much money.
To be able to visualize it?
We went to the Mercedes dealership and to the BMW dealership. And not just once, but many times. The dealers know that people like us are not there to sign the contract right away. Nevertheless, the reason we went there was that we were going to do it, just not that day. In the end, we bought it. I'm a Royal Master right now. and still haven't reached Crown Master or Imperial Master yet. However, I'm already realizing 95% of what I wrote in my life scenario. I learned the miracle of words becoming reality while writing my life scenario. I think that what the life scenario gives us are very valuable treasures. I hope you rewrite it constantly to visualize your goals well.
The things you write in your life scenario will come true. It doesn't matter if you change it numerous times or make mistakes, just do it. My wife told me, just write the life scenario. I asked her if I could write as I wanted, so I wrote about getting an Audi A7, which was completely out of my reach. But it really came true. I was amazed. I was a Star Master then, and despite it being such a difficult car to obtain, it really became mine. By writing your life scenario, the process will become an even happier one. It's not about how happy you would be if you were a Crown Master or an Imperial Master. It's about the process, the goals, and realizing those goals, and that sense of accomplishment and satisfaction will be the treasure of your life. It made me realize the miracle of the life scenario.
We shared some time to answer your questions. With Royal Master Ga Young-yu and Crown Master Shi Hyuk Choi, do you have any last words you would like to add?
I hope you praise yourself a lot. In addition, I hope that you gift yourself. With your commission earnings, no matter how big or small they are, I'll be right beside you for your success. Thank you.
If you decide to do Atomy until the end, I assure you will be able to succeed. Atomy will make your dreams come true. I hope that all of you do your best in Atomy.
How was it? Did we answer your questions? In the next episode, too, we will keep scratching that itch you have with great answers. Who do you think will appear in the next episode? Please look forward to it, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you for watching. Goodbye!
That was another fun and educational segment from our Curiosity Knowledge Zoom. So anyone can do this business as long as you are willing to learn and be in the system. Success is within your reach. So I really appreciate this segment of Good Morning Atomy dahil alam ko po na marami pong natutulungan, especially sa mga nanonood sa atin dyan. So yung mga sagot po ng leaders, di ba talagang sobrang laking tulong po sa mga members natin watching us this morning. So ito po yung mga tanong na hindi natin matanong personally. Buti na lang at may ganitong segment na po sa Good Morning Atomy. I hope you feel the same way and you also appreciate this segment and you are learning a lot. Sabi nga po, kung continuously po natin gagawin ng Atomy hanggang dulo, certainly you will succeed in doing this business. And that ends another episode of Good Morning Atomy. I hope you will be fueled and energized to work all throughout this week. Thank you for joining us today, Atomians. Once again, this is LJ De Leon. We hope to see you again on our next Mabuhay Atomy Philippines. Aja! Thank you everyone and see you on Thursday for our one-day seminar.